Alrighty, welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today, I don't know if it's the 7th or the 8th. I think it's the 8th. Actually, 1 second. It's the 8th. That means we got today, tomorrow, so we got 8th, 9th, 10th, because 10th is the last day of Iowa pheasant season, so we got 3 days left. I probably got 2 more hunts by myself on some state land, because on the 10th, I'm going with a couple of my friends, and they have Mav's brother and sister, so we're going to get the litter mates back together and hunt them on the last day of season and hopefully shoot a limit, so that could be cool. But I already got a piece of state land today. I have only hunted this piece once this year. I shot my limit. It was actually a pretty good hunt. I have not hunted it since, and I don't know how it will be because all of our snow melted, and this has a lot of sticks and stuff along it, and that usually helps hold the birds in there. But there's some stuff way back in there that nobody ever hunts that I think there should be some roosters in, so I'm going to go back there and find out, so stay tuned. Alrighty, I brought both dogs today. I'm going to hunt them every other spot. So first spot goes to Trigger. I hunted Mav yesterday, shot nothing. So yeah. So we got Trigger on the ground right now. Trigger, come here. Trigger. Hunting with a 20 gauge today. It's the same as my other gun, a Franke Affinity 3. It's just a 20 gauge in a different color. I'm not hunting with my 12 gauge because yesterday when I was hunting, I have no idea how this happened. The charging handle fell out, and I don't have it anymore, so I have to order a new one. I've never seen it happen in any gun before. I have no idea how it happened, but beats me. And oh, there's a rooster that got about there. 2 roosters. Okay, I'm watching them. Another rooster. Another rooster. More pheasants. Headshot with a 20. That one is dead as a doornail. Dead bird. Dead bird in here. He's right there, I guess. He was just on point. He's smelling him in here. Got him, bud? What do you got? You got him? Good boy. Good boy, Trigger. Good boy. Good boy. Come here. Oh, you didn't even grab him. I'll grab him for you. There we go. My first ever shot at a pheasant with that 20 gauge. It's actually my sister's gun that she had when my dad wanted her to get one during youth season or something sometime, but she never ended up getting into pheasant hunting, which is fine. And I just bought an adult stock for it, put it on there, and I've never actually used it, so there we go, put it to good use. Just a really young one, really little spurs. I noticed I haven't been showing my birds off the greatest to the camera, but pretty one, pretty. Alright, let's go find all his friends that he had. Where's he at? Where's that bird? No. This bird is just not quitting. Which inclines me to believe it's a rooster. Probably an old wise one that's been hunted many years. I just heard a pheasant get up somewhere. I never did see it. Oh, it's a rooster, I see it. I know exactly where he went. He might have just made a big mistake. Yeah, probably looking outside. What? Oh my God. That bird is so lucky. So, and, huh. That is not cool. That bird is so lucky. Oh my God, that's frustrating. It's like my thing wasn't pushed forward all the way, like that. That's what it did. Now that is frustrating. That was a big old rooster. Trigger's been tracking that thing forever. And we got close to him. Got up, I had a good shot. Well, yeah, had's the key word there. I had a good shot, but my gun didn't shoot. Dang it. Dang it, dang it. Heck of a track. We tracked that thing through a slough for half a mile. I was starting to question him, but I was like, Trigger, he knows what he's doing. I got full faith in him. And I also could see pheasant tracks as we were going, so I knew he was on a pheasant, not a coon or a squirrel or something. It's really frustrating. How's that not the rooster? That rooster flew down here somewhere. That's also a hen. He's not dead, but that's right where he went to. Obviously, since I just shot him. He went on the other side of that fence. That is not good because Trigger can't get through there very good. Let's see if I can see that bird running. I don't see him anywhere. He is somewhere on this side of the fence. Oh man, that was not a good shot. Alright, I gotta get Trigger over here. Oh, I should probably leave my gun on that side of the fence. I knew he came up here somewhere, and I was right. Alright, I gotta set Trigger over here. Come here, bud. Nope, quit. Trigger, come here. There you go. Dead bird. Dead bird. Hopefully he wasn't running out. I wasn't really looking that way. Dead bird. Okay, I'm going to review the footage and find out where this bird went down and try to determine what he did. That was a bad shot. Bird should have just been dead in the crap. Son of a gun. Hopefully we can find him. Okay, I just heard this bird flop around over here somewhere when I was trying to review the footage. I don't know, I wonder if it was trying to get through the fence or something. I don't know how Trigger has not found this bird. I just heard it flopping around right here. So now I'm like kind of angry at my dog a little bit. Because if it was trying to flop and get through that fence, if it got through that fence, it's probably, it ain't good for us because he's limited over here and he's not limited at all over there. He has tons of land to run through, so hopefully we can find him. Stay tuned. Trigger, dead bird in here, dead bird. I don't understand. I just heard the bird flapping around in here. Like I just heard it. I should have made a better shot. Okay. Frustration, frustration, frustration. Oh, Trigger found it. Finally. Good boy. What in the... How is he dead? Trigger, now it's dead. Trigger, quit. How did it run over here and just die? That makes me happy, I guess. Give. Give. Quit. Give. Give. Quit it. Give. Well, it just ran a little bit and died. I shot it. It landed on... I swear it landed on that side of the fence. I couldn't really tell because the screen's so little, but... That is funny. Trigger, we were just locked up on point, and the bird's laying right there dead. He's probably making a run for the slew, but we got him. Nice and warm. I know that's our bird. That is 110% our bird. That is so weird. He just ran and died. It's kind of funny, but we got him. Bird number 2. I guess I technically shot it dead. I mean, if you want to be technical with it, so yeah. You know, that is something I do wonder about. How many times does that happen? You know how you can heart shoot birds, like you shoot it, it flies like straight up and just dies. Like what if you just clip one's wing and you do that, and it just starts running. Like that has to be what I just did there. Obviously, since it was just laying there dead. But yeah, I don't know. I think that's kind of a weird thing. My God, it feels great seeing some roosters, because when I've been taking Mav, I swear it's all hens. Like, there's a couple of videos I didn't even post because I didn't even shoot anything. I just saw hens all day. Like, I'm not saying Mav hunted bad and just didn't get me roosters. It's just there wasn't any roosters in the places I hunted. And this place, I actually think this might be better without snow, this place. Well, I don't know if I'd say better, but it might be. Just because all that has to happen is the slew needs to freeze, really. The birds aren't going to go anywhere away from the slew. I mean, I like this piece. God, those are all roosters. I pulled up and picked out like 4 different ones, and I took a dumb shot. Oh my God, those are all roosters. Every one of them. Oh, it's a coyote. I don't know if that's what he's on. I don't know if you guys can see it turning across the ice. It's way out of my range. Alright, well, my battery's dead, but hopefully it was alive a while ago and it wasn't dead, because a while ago trigger went up ahead of me a little bit, which he was in range. I definitely should have had one of these birds, but there's like a bunch of roosters. I don't even know how many roosters. It was all roosters, I'm pretty sure, not a single hen. Yeah, every single one of them was a rooster, and I got so overwhelmed I pulled up on one. Then like a couple more got up, and then I pulled up on one of those, and a couple more got up, and I effed it all up. You never change birds unless it's like one gets up like right at your feet or even closer. But those were all getting up like the same distance, and I just kept, I don't know. I had one that I was on that I felt like if I would have shot, I would have died. It was like flying away, kind of quartering away. Oh man, that thing should have been dead, but no. And then the worst part is I didn't even watch. Well, that was the worst part, me not getting one. But then I didn't even see where any of them went. I like stuck my head up my butt and just quit looking. Well, I guess I saw one land in the trees, and that was it. And then I saw some hens fly out of the trees. I never saw the rooster again. So, which he probably got up like right away when I was walking through that tall stuff. That's what I would have done if I was a rooster. But yeah, I messed that up. Hopefully I can find one more rooster out here. I'm heading towards where I heard some birds cackling. There's kind of been like shrubby sticks, kind of like that patch right there on that side hill. That's kind of what the roosters have been in. I've got some of the slews, but I think they're ones I've chased out of that stuff. So I'm starting to get them figured out a little bit today, and I don't know. Hopefully my dad has some luck today as well. But yeah, I am gonna put this thing back on my head and keep hunting. Get him. Where's he at? Where's that bird? Son of a oh man, I went down. Alright, just got my battery changed. I didn't realize my camera was dead. I was getting to this thing kind of back towards my truck, and it looks really good. It's just a little, I'm gonna hunt the edge of this slough back to my truck. So I was like, well, I better make sure my camera's going here. You guys have not missed much if you've been dead. I've just seen a handful of hens is all. It's just hens. It's whatever. I'm looking for the pretty bird. So I got this little slough thing I'm walking in on, and it kind of strings out. Goes back to my truck, so hopefully there's a rooster in there. I can only shoot one more, obviously, because I've shot 2. So hopefully I get this bird. Stay tuned. Hen. Another hen. Another hen. Another hen. All hens. That's what I saw. Another hen. Another hen. Another hen. Another hen. There's a rooster. Okay, I'm gonna watch where he goes. Big rooster. Yes, I know right where he went. Doesn't even matter. He's not quite dead. I see him running. Dead bird, Trigger. Dead bird. Alright, he's actually dead. I was wrong. He is dead. Oh, maybe. I don't know. He's really hurt. That's our third, baby. Dead bird, buddy. Good boy. Good boy. No, Trigger, come here. Good boy. Quit munching. There we go. That's bird number 3, baby. Bird number 3. I was watching another rooster. I knew my dog was on point, so I was not too worried because I was right next to him. So I was like, well, if the bird gets up, I can still shoot it, which is obviously what happened here. Shot right behind him my first shot, but we got him. Looks like he is a, I don't know, I'd say he's a this year's bird. It's like the last few days of season, so they've matured. Their spurs are a little bigger than what they were, but awesome hunt. I'm glad I turned the camera on. Sweet, let's go. I know we never got Mav out, but that's all right. I've hunted Mav way more than Trigger this year, so it was only fair I let Trigger start. Doesn't even matter. Alrighty, well, that was a fantastic hunt. Me and Trigger. He's the old 10-year-old stud. He is a freaking beast, especially in sloughs. That dog is unreal. That's why we got pups out of him. That's why Mav is here. Holy cow, I just realized Mav's birthday is in like 4 days. He was born on January 12th, so that's like, yeah, in 4 days. Heck, maybe when I post this video, it'll be his birthday. I think that might be on a Tuesday, because Sunday would be the 11th. Never mind, Monday's the 12th. So you'll see this video the day after Maverick's birthday. So that's kind of neat. But yeah, absolutely fantastic hunt. The birds cooperated. All right, we saw roosters today. That was the big thing. We found roosters. A lot of roosters, actually, which I knew if I go to a giant slough, there's going to be roosters. I can't believe that I started out as hot as I did. That's what I couldn't believe. Usually those birds just go out in the slough and you can never get close to them, man. Which, that's what some of them are doing, I'm not going to lie, but it's not what all of them did. We got it done today. Trigger hunted awesome. I shot all right. Used a 20 gauge today. I actually forgot about this until just now, until I looked at it. Used a 20 gauge. I haven't shot a 20 gauge in so long. It's so freaking light. Weighs nothing, which my 12 gauge doesn't weigh much either, but no, I'm just yapping. But it was a great hunt. Got our 3 late season state land roosters. Heck yeah. they are a tough critter to capture out here. So, hope you guys liked the video. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.